This story has been sent to me by my subscriber. You can also send me your story through email. I will try my best to bring your story in the next episode. Human zombie, but can humans turn into zombies, too? In the 1990s, Dr. Charvans Duyon and Prof. Roland Littlewood decided to investigate whether Haitian zombies reanimated. But mindless humans were a real possibility. People with Cotard syndrome are convinced that they are dead. In 1997, the two published a study paper in the Lancet Trusted Source in which they analyzed the cases of 3 individuals from Haiti whose communities had identified as zombies. One was a 30-year-old woman who had, allegedly, quickly died after having fallen ill. Her family recognized her walking about as a zombie 3 years after this event. Another was a young man who had died at 18 and re-emerged after another 18 years at a cockfight. The final case study concerned another woman who had died at 18 but was spotted again as a zombie 13 years after this event. Dr. Duyon and Prof. Littlewood examined the 3 zombies and found that they had not been the victims of an evil spell. Instead, medical reasons could explain their zombification. The first zombie had catatonic schizophrenia, a rare condition that makes the person act as though they are walking in a stupor. The second person had experienced brain damage and also had epilepsy, while the third appeared merely to have a learning disability. People with a chronic schizophrenic illness, brain damage, or learning disability are not uncommonly met with wandering in Haiti. And they would be particularly likely to be identified as lacking volition and memory, which are characteristics of a zombie, the researchers write in their paper. But there is also a specific psychiatric disorder called Cotard syndrome that can cause people to act like zombies. This is because they are under the delusion that they are dead or decomposing. It remains unclear just how prevalent this condition is, but research suggests that it is a rare occurrence. Documented cases of people with Cotard syndrome are unsettling, nevertheless. One case study Trusted Source reports the situation of a 53-year-old woman who was complaining that she was dead, smelled like rotting flesh, and wanted to be taken to a morgue so that she could be with dead people. Another trusted source speaks of a 65-year-old man who had developed a belief that his organs, including his brain, had stopped working, and that even the house in which he lived was slowly but steadily falling apart. At some point, the man attempted to take his own life. Researchers report that his suicide note revealed that he wanted to kill himself as he feared spreading a deadly infection to the villagers who resultantly might suffer from cancer. Do such cases mean that zombies are real in some way? Or, just as our fascination with the figure of the zombie in folklore and popular culture, do they merely reflect our uneasy relationship with death? We leave it to you to decide.